So you say there, about that thing, about that issue, I'm telling you the truth. You're talking about the murder of Gregory Keys and the attempted murder of Kendrick Smothers, right? Yeah. And what you say is, I ain't had nothing to do with none of that, right? Yeah. And then you say, I'm telling you the truth, right? Yeah. But when you're saying that, you're telling the truth there, you are in fact lying, right? I told them that I ain't have nothing to do with that. I told you that I feel like I wasn't the trigger man. They had me as a trigger man. So what you wanted me to tell them? Oh yeah, I did that. I didn't do what they had me charged for. I am not going to belabor the point. But when you said, I ain't had nothing to do with none of that, which is to say the murder of Gregory Keys, do you regard that as a true statement or as a false statement? Hold on. Say it again. Is this statement that came out of your mouth true or false? I ain't had nothing to do with none of that. True or false? That's a lie. Thank you. And this is an example of you feeling like Agent Wood wasn't being straight with you, where he is saying, not being responsive to what you're asking. Yeah, he ain't giving me the response that I want. Do you know what murder that is? The murder in December of 2010? What you said? Do you know what murder he is referring to? The murder in December of 2010? Yeah. What murder is that? Magnolia Shorty. But at that time, you didn't know what the murder in December of 2010 was, did you? Yeah, I knew. I'm playing games with him. Okay, so you're lying to him. Yeah. Just sounds like you're telling the truth. It may sound like that to you, but to him, he knew what I'm talking about. That's why he ain't agreed when I said plucky. Well, in fact, the murder... Well, go on. So when you said, 2010, you're faking? Yeah. You know exactly what he is talking about? Yeah. Go on. In fact, you do remember months like that. This what? I could explain to you? Sure. This is what I am saying. Look, I didn't want to give T-Red and them up. T-Red, Rat, T-Bone, Freaky, they were with me with the Magnolia Shorty stuff. I didn't want to give that up. Like, I didn't want to do that. That was like a big thing. Then people wanted justice behind Magnolia Shorty. And I didn't want, say nothing about that with me. So I'm trying to, slide under the rug with that. So that's why I'm playing stupid. Okay. Thank you for answering. And keep on playing. So there just so I am understanding what you're telling me, you can't play dumb too much because then he'll know you're lying, right? So you try to mix in some truth with the lie, right? He asking a question. I ain't telling him nothing. But I am asking about your response. So when you finally say, yeah, I know what you're getting at, because if you play dumb about the whole thing, then he would clearly know that you were lying, right? No, I know where he was getting at. That means that I know what he's talking about. Okay. When you say, I'm gonna let you know about everything I know, that is also a lie, right? Yeah. I told you I wasn't trying. Just a yes or no question. So, Judge, he can explain it. Objection sustained. Answer yes or no, and then you can explain your answer. Okay. Because at this point, you have no intention at all of telling them everything you know, right? Hold up. What? You have no intention of telling them everything that you know, right? No, let me explain. Sure. This is what I am saying. I wasn't trying to all the way cooperate. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to half step. I'm trying to do this and just, I wasn't trying to go all the way with it. I'm not knowing the rules that when you cooperate, you got to tell the government everything. That's where I got stuck at. I told him half and got stuck, and then I wound up looking at really a life sentence. So now I really got to tell the truth about everything. You got to fully cooperate. You can't just go and just tell them a little stuff and thinking you're going to get away with it. They wasn't stupid. They knowing what's going on. They got more dudes cooperating, so they knowing what's going on. Okay. So when At this time, you didn't know about cooperating, so you thought you could lie to the FBI agent? No, I said I didn't know the rules. You didn't know the rules. You thought that the rules might be that you could lie to the FBI? No, I didn't say that. This is what I'm saying. I am thinking that if I tell the FBI about 1 or 2 murders or whatever I want to tell them about, if I want to tell them about 3 murders and I know about 10 murders, I'm thinking I can just tell them about them 3 and they can get out my face and leave me alone. But they telling me like, man, we ain't taking nothing. We want everything. If it ain't everything, then we don't want to talk. Well, to be clear, you didn't simply omit information. You affirmatively lied to them based on your current testimony about Gregory Keys, right? You affirmatively lied about Gregory Keys, right? I lied about. You didn't just not tell them, you lied, right? You affirmatively lied. You actually lied about Magnolia Shorty, right? I lied to them about Magnolia Shorty because I didn't want to get the rest of them dudes charged with it. Okay, but then about Bo, the murder of Elton Fields, you also lied, right? Yeah. And that lie wasn't to help anybody but yourself, right? What you mean? Well, in that one, you were trying to say that you had less of a role because you were just the driver, right? I was just saying anything because I really want to get off the phone at the time. Okay. So when you confessed to a murder but only partially implicated yourself, that wasn't a lie to avoid responsibility. That was just because you needed to go to the bathroom and get off the phone. No, that wasn't that. You'll see, like, he said whatever I tell him on this phone that I'm not going to get charged with. So I just basically ready to get off the phone. I'm telling him anything now. And you understand that the rules of this kind of proceeding, which is a federal court proceeding where you're sworn in, that lying is not permitted here, right? Yes. Let me explain. When I signed my plea agreement, that's the deal out the gate. You can't lie. You can't lie and try to take somebody out the crime, and you can't put somebody on the crime. You got to give them the exact role. So that's why I didn't play no games. And I told the people everything that I know and how it went down. That's why I ain't say nothing about money, because I wasn't just to say that dude's name and I wasn't really for sure. But you're a hustler, so you know that it's not about whether you lie. It's about whether you get caught lying, right? You can't get caught lying, right? What you mean? I mean, you can lie if you got away with a lie. They wouldn't take away your plea agreement, would they? Objection. Objection sustained. I'll move on. And then you go in this and say that might be my car, the Crown Vic. But that wasn't me in that car, right? I got to hear the phone conversation. Okay. And you're referring there to the Magnolia Shorty murder. I don't know anything about that. That's what I told Maurice from the get-go, right? Yeah. So when you're saying, believe me, that's what I told Maurice, what you're saying now is you were lying to Maurice, and then you were lying about lying to Maurice, right? I don't understand what you're saying. So you agree that you lied to Maurice about, now you're saying that you lied to Maurice about your knowledge of the Magnolia Shorty murder, right? Did I lie to him about it? Yes. Yeah, I lied to him about it. And then you told Agent Wood that you didn't lie, that you told the truth to Maurice, right? No, I told Agent Wood on the phone that I told Maurice I don't know nothing about it. I know about it. That means that I lied. Exactly. So you lied to Maurice. Judge, asked and answered, overruled. You lied to Maurice, and then you lied to Agent Wood about lying to Maurice, right? Because you told Agent Wood that you told the truth to Maurice? I just told you I lied to Maurice, and I lied to Agent Wood. That's what I'm explaining to you. I'm telling you I told him I ain't know nothing about it, and I'm telling him the same thing, I don't know nothing about it, so I'm lying to both of them. Okay, go ahead. So when you say, listen, that wasn't my car, that's just a bald-faced lie to Agent Wood, right? I don't know. I got to listen to the call. We just played it. What we just played, were you not able to hear it? Yeah, I heard that part. But I don't know what, you ain't finished what I was saying. Did you just hear yourself say, listen, that wasn't my car? Yeah, but I don't know what I was saying after that. Like, I'm talking. You just stopped me from talking. You were asked, why would they all say that, and why would your car be there if you didn't know anything about it, right? What? You were asked, why would your car be there if you didn't know anything about it? He was asking you, why would your car be there if you didn't know anything about it, right? Yeah. And then you respond, listen, that wasn't my car, right? Me, I probably still was talking. You just stopped the tape. So just based on that, and obviously you testified on direct that it wasn't your car, right? What you said? You testified on direct examination that the car used in the Magnolia Shorty murder was, in fact, your car, right? Yeah, that's my car. Yeah, that's my car, but that was your car. Okay. So if I can explain? Counsel, don't interrupt. Sure, go ahead. I am telling you on this phone call, I am lying to him. I am not denying that I'm not lying to him. Yeah, I lied to him. I'm lying to him. But when I signed the plea agreement and I gave them all of the information, then they researched that. I ain't tell them, oh, yeah, man, look, this is what it is. I gave them all of the information and they researched it. I don't got nothing to do with what they come up with. Judge, I would ask that the witness be advised. He is repeating the same excuse over and over again as a lengthy response to every question about whether he is telling the truth or lying, which is simply a yes or no question. Counsel, you're repeating your questions though. You're saying it in different forms, but you're saying it the same way. Different ways, but the same question. Now, with that said, answer the question with a yes or no, then you can explain yourself. But listen to the question closely, alright? Alright. Go ahead, counsel. Keep on playing. When you're saying the hard thing for you in this is that Agent Wood thinks that you're playing a game, but you're not playing a game. And then, is it accurate to say that then you swear on your baby mama and your mama that you're telling the truth? I didn't never say I would swear on my baby mama. You're saying that. You're telling Agent Wood that I am telling you the same thing that I would tell my baby mama and my mama. You're invoking your mother and your baby mama to tell Agent Wood that I am telling the truth this time, right? No. You can rewind that tape? Sure, let's do it. So why did you bring up your baby mama and your mama if you weren't swearing on the mother of your child and your mother? You putting words in my mouth.